that wild garlic is going to be absolutely beautiful with my lamb today. So now that I'm back home, I think I'm going to sow some of my onion sets into module trays and just get them a bit of a head start. I am a huge fan of growing onions from seed. You can usually find some really interesting varieties and just get something a little bit different to what you can find in the supermarket. But having said that, I do like to have some backup onions started from sets. And the way I like to get them going is to start them off in a module tray. That way the roots can settle in and there's less chance that the birds will come out and pull them out of the ground, because we all know they love that. So I'm just going to get some of this compost into my module tray. It's quite a large module tray, as you can see, and it's not really hard plastic, but it is firm, so hopefully I'll get a few more seasons out of this than you would the standard cheap flimsy ones. So let's get going. I have had a go at sieving this, but it really doesn't matter if there's a few lumps. There's always something quite satisfying about filling out all the cells. So I think I've got about 80 sets here and 100 cells. So I'm going to sow some other crops just to fill out the module tray. And you'll find sometimes when you're buying sets like this that you'll get some which are quite big and look plump and luscious, and others that are a little bit weedy. A lot of people just say to discard the weedy ones, but I think I'm going to just plant them out and see what happens. If they're small, then they'll make great pickled onions. I push them in about halfway, just so you've still got the tip exposed. Just getting the last few of these sets in now, and we'll see how many cells I've got left. But yeah, I really need to find a way to get these all off the ground, because one, if there's a frost, it's not good for them to be on the ground, but also yeah, I need to avoid the shrew coming back and stealing my seedlings like Grendel in the night. I think I've got an idea. I'm not quite sure if it's going to work. I will give it a go in this video. So I've got a few spaces just left over. I've got some very fast growing broccoli rabe, which I'm going to sow into those cells. I'm sure that somewhere down the side of the shed I've got a good piece of wood I can build a shelf out of. This should do. Well, I've got to admit I'm not overly thrilled with this as a setup. I think there's a chance of something giving way, but we're going to risk it and go with it and see what happens, and hopefully I'll come up with a better solution. Well, I've got a feeling I'm about to lose the light, so I'm going to head in, light a fire and read the children a bedtime story. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
We're going on a bear hunt, we're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day, we're not scared. Uh-oh, grass, long wavy grass. We can't go over it, we can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. We're going on a bear hunt, we're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day, we're not scared. Uh-oh, a river, a deep, cold river. We can't go over it, we can't go under it.